terminal upgrades that need to basically accommodate newer ships, better ships, stronger ships. We went into Swartz Bay, replaced for 2, had to do same thing out at Tsawwassen. Both of those are $25 million projects. Horseshoe Bay, we upgraded some passenger areas that were very much in need of upgrades. Again, washrooms, simple things, walkways, just some of the upgraded marine structures there. It's a very important part of our system, Horseshoe Bay. It serves a number of different routes and has to be properly maintained. The smaller locations, again, we did marine structures in Cooper, Buckley, Salter Bay, and Port McNeil, and we're doing master plans in any number of different facilities. The major one being Departure Bay, where we'll upgrade the whole system over there and the customer experience to match what we've got throughout the other major terminals. We're investing in our employees. Again, I think Betty mentioned it. I'd like to reiterate it. The employees are great. I think they're the ones that have made it work the last 3 years. They're very skilled, they're very experienced, and they're critical to anything that we do day in and day out. I think they really go out of their way to take care of their customers in a way that maybe we don't always appreciate. We do 8,100 days of safety and regulatory and operational training with the employees. I think our biggest thing, though, is we have to build a corporate culture. There was, a while ago here, maybe properly described as a lack of respect in the workplace. We're building a program specifically designed around that so that everybody understands some rules around behavior in it. And I would say it's not limited to bargaining unit. This is throughout the whole organization. We have to do this. We've got career development and management development programs that didn't exist 3 years ago. And we're going to be building a BC-ferries training academy, likely in the NIMO. Tom tells me I have to do that and buy some cars from him as well. We'll go in there, build an academy designed to train ferries employees. And I think that one of the key aspects of this is we've got the best people to train our people. And so we'll work an in-house program that'll be first class. We've got a consultant coming in that worked with Disney and JetBlue and others. And again, I think if we do this right, it'll be something that'll work for us for the next 30 or 40 years and ensure just a higher quality workforce. Consultation, we go out. We've got 12 different ferry advisory committees. We have a meeting with them tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock at the Magnolia Hotel, if anybody forgot. We have a new Departure Bay because, again, we're doing a major investment up there. There's a lot at stake if you live in that area. We'll be working with the Terminal Liaison Committee up there. We've got, again, with the new ships, one of the things we have to be a little smarter about is how to help an aging population, people with disabilities. So we're working with the BC Coalition of People with Disabilities. They've been very active. We're going to keep them involved more and more because there's issues around terminals, there's issues around everything that we do, and they've been extremely helpful in helping us avoid some mistakes, and we'll continue to work with them. Aboriginal relations, again, we've got a lot of areas where we go into where we have to be mindful, particularly when you're doing terminal master plans, that there can be an impact. So we do a lot of consultation, we work with them, we try to identify the issues up front so that we don't do things in the wrong way, rather do it the right way and in cooperation. Community investment programs, we've done a number of different sponsorships. The one out there, we did an awful lot with kids sport this year that we were very happy with. We do a number of different sponsorships around different sporting events, even the Steve Nash thing I talked about earlier. Again, partnerships like the one with the Royal BC Museum, BC Lions, and BC Experience, I think are things that we're just going to have to look at more and more as we go forward. Alternative service providers is a key issue under the legislation. We're required to seek additional or alternative service providers. We've had a process going forward. The Northern Routes process was a little thrown off by the incident around the Queen of the North. We're revisiting with the Commissioner now. We're down to one respondent, but given the changes in the number of vessels, the decisions that have been made, we'll likely go back out and look at whether we should re-tender it and try to draw some more people into it. Comox Paul River, we've submitted to the provincial government a strategy document. We're still waiting for their response, but at some point down the road, we'll visit the ASP process around that. And the Mill Bay, Brentwood Bay is something that we'll probably tackle this fall still and find out if someone's out there. There are 2 proponents that are still in the game, if you will, but we have to go through the whole process to find out if we've got someone legitimate that can offer the best value, and if so, we'll deal with it at that time.